Hello there everybody, What Culture Wrestling's Adam KAIRI here, and stop me if I'm wrong, I'm not, but whatever, we'll get past that. Stop me if I'm wrong, did 2019 feel like wrestling was all about transformation? WWE was transformed with those billion-dollar TV deals. AEW transformed the entire industry by actually attempting to take them on. Kofi Kingston and Becky Lynch both had transformative turns at WrestleMania, which will affect the entire industry. And I don't know, what else? NXT was transformed into a television brand. It never stopped. So much change in the industry, so much transformation that all the wrestlers as well had to try and get that idea across. And over the last couple of months, across 2019 and the start of this year, it feels like every single person who needed a little bit of a kick up the arse did so visually. Like, being believable in pro wrestling has never been as important as it is today, but to get that across in your gimmick and how you look has never been harder. Like, you can't just change your Twitter profile picture anymore. You need something with a little bit more substance. Sometimes something more is required. Sometimes something transformative is required. And with that in mind, my name is Adam KAIRI, and these are 10 wrestlers who underwent recent shocking transformations. Number 10, Adam Rose. Yeah, if you've not seen Adam Rose on television for a very long time, this is probably what you assume he still looks like, but in actual fact, this is what he looks like now. The guy not only beefed up the 80s aesthetic, but he really beefed up the 80s aesthetic. Still though, nice to see he kept the lollies from the back of the bus before he started to resemble one. Number 9, Sasha Banks. This was the best one of the whole lot, wasn't it? What a difference a bit of hair dye can actually make to a person. Now, if you watch the really good Chronicle episode on the WWE Network that followed her shock exit from the company after WrestleMania, she spoke about how she felt so blue inside that she started to embrace the color as part of her look. And when she removed that wig on her comeback, it said that something was different. She revealed the new look, she revealed the new heel turn, and it's kind of been ticking over on and off ever since then. Hopefully we will come to associate this new Sasha Banks with the title reign at some point, but still hasn't happened yet. Number 8, Daniel Bryan. It's been a bit of a while now, but I'm still not really totally sure what to make of that SmackDown segment last year where Bray Wyatt removes all of Daniel Bryan's hair. All of Daniel Bryan's hair. However, given that the whole hemp belt thing was kind of a bit passé now, this whole advocate for clean living with a really clean haircut and clean beard does kind of fit the character a little bit better than the whole shaggy look ever really did. Number 7, Bayley. Yes, a physical transformation that cemented a heel turn that had already happened weeks earlier. Bayley sort of literally chopping down the wacky, waving, inflatable arm, flailing banter tube men, whatever the hell they were called. She chopped them down and she chopped her hair off at the same time. Gone too were all the colourful tassels and the colourful hairbands and the lovely smile that used to be all over her face. She got rid of all of that. It was not part of her singular focus to be a very bad person now. Now this has all kind of worked for her because you can say what you like about the character not really clicking. It's kind of fit and she's had a really good run with the belt in my opinion. However, very can I see the manager haircut that? Very. Number 6, Bray Wyatt. Yeah, maybe pushing the boat out with the word recent on this one, but I mean, Bray Wyatt's reinvention to The Fiend has probably been the single greatest example of a character in WWE throwing everything out the window and attempting to start again in, what, decades? He put absolutely everything into this complete reinvention of his style, of his gimmick, of his look, of his attitude, of his personality, everything. It all the past that still informed what he was doing now, but it felt brand new and exciting. Admittedly, they've not really given him loads of good stuff to work with ever since then. Started quite well and just sort of nosedived off a little bit, but Daniel Bryan's helped to bring back some of the best stuff, so we go into WrestleMania season hoping that his story and his angle and whatever they give him to work with is as good as the character. Crossing them. Number 5, Lio Rush. Now this is less of a visual transformation and more of a personality transformation because Lio Rush was supposed to be an irritating cheerleader for much bigger men. He didn't do the wrestling himself, he just stood there and went like 23-year-old piece of gold, and that was his whole thing. But when he returned to NXT, reinvented as a human being as well as a wrestler, it really showed. A couple of very subtle stylistic changes in how he looks, coupled with a few very obvious stylistic changes in how he works, has made him one of the better things on NXT during that Cruiserweight Championship run. He's not been seen for a couple of weeks at the time of me recording this, but hopefully we'll get him back soon. Number 4, Kairi Sane. Quite a good analogy this really, because she used to do a pirate thing and she had a pirate ship and a pirate wheel and a pirate hat and a pirate patch and all the pirate gimmicks, and then they dumped her into those shark infested waters of the main roster and she started to get eaten alive. Then, and this admittedly felt like a huge gamble at the time that would almost certainly not pay off, because how are you going to buy this person as a heel? They turned her heel and she's been a brilliant heel. Obviously the whole look is completely different now, but so too is the attitude and the personality and the presentation of her as well. I really hope that they just get out of this mindset of Asuka being the only capable singles one in the Kabuki Warriors and either use them as a proper tag team or give her something to do. It's all I want. Number 3, Chris Jericho. I mean, my God, where do you even start with this? Le Champion, the Painmaker, everything Chris Jericho has done to distance himself from his WWE character during his AEW run has been transformative. It's been revolutionary. The man is a polymath. And the thing is, it all kind of works. Like, there was a story ages ago that Jericho used to wear tiny little trunks even though he didn't have the figure for it, because he wanted to annoy people. He wanted people to look at him and think he's ridiculous. And now every single time people look at him with his scarf and his spiky jackets and his silly hats and they go, oh, what a dork, he's working you. It's all planned to within an inch of its life. I'll just say it, this is the best version of Chris Jericho there has ever been. No ads. Number 2, Liv Morgan. Yeah, alright, this one hasn't really quite worked, but WWE teased a long series of transformative vignettes about Liv Morgan returning to the company, presumably to try and get rid of that idea that she was going to come back as Sister Abigail. And the thing was, though it disappointed a lot of people at the time, what they did was they stripped away her entire gimmick. The whole running around, skipping, chewing gum thing, that was long gone, and now in its place was a serious competitor ready to get involved in the main roster. Yes, they haven't let her do that yet, but the point still stands. All right, look, the short answer is now she gets to wear leather. You happy? Number 1, Scotty 2 Hotty. Yeah, just sorry about this. Like, if you haven't seen a picture of Scotty 2 Hotty in a long time, he's done a bit of a Shawn Michaels, okay? This is the Scotty 2 Hotty you know and love and had on your lunchboxes and your posters and your bedroom sheets and everything when you were a kid, and that's Scotty 2 Hotty now. He's gone for the old classic, the ring veteran chrome dome, the serious. It's no longer business up front, party at the back, is it? It's just business top to goddamn tail. Looks wrong. And you know what it is? You can only assume that Shawn Michaels gave him this idea, can't you? Because they're both now in the Performance Center together, helping young hopefuls become the very best version of pro wrestlers and sports entertainers they can ever possibly be. That is the man who used to do the worm dance in the ring, and now he looks like my dad. Do you reckon he still does the worm now that he looks like that? They are bald. So yes, they have it. Those are the most shocking wrestler transformations of recent times, read to you, of course, by a man who has not changed anything about his look since about, gonna say 2008. Let me know what you made of it all in the comments below. Of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I've, of course, been Adam Cleary. Should have done this video after my haircut this week. Oh well, I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Next up, we are straight back to Shadow Picard for another scene in which it's incredibly important to me that nothing bad ever happens to Lara's
YouTube. The unexpected frontier. These are the videos of WhatCulture.com. Its continuing mission to list strange new facts, seek out news and offbeat discoveries, to boldly go where no What Culture channel has gone before.
Hey, how would you guys like to start a Star Trek channel?
Hell yeah!
No, sorry, how's he got a uniform? I've been asking for one for months now.
Providing money, I'll be sipping jippers on the beach somewhere.
Hell yeah!
Is he even cold?
Hell yeah!
If I had any money, I'd be sipping jippers on the beach
Months I've been
somewhere.
asking for one.
Hell yeah!
If I had any money, I'd be sipping jippers on the beach somewhere.
Hell
If I
yeah!
had any money, I'd be sipping jippers on the beach somewhere.
Hell yeah!
If I had any money, I'd be sipping jippers on the beach somewhere.
Hell
If I
yeah!
had any money, I'd be sipping...
Hi, I'm Marcus Bronzy, new presenter for Trek Culture, What Culture's new home for all things Star Trek related. Now, we've already got a bunch of great content like Adam Cleary's ups and downs for every new episode of Picard, and we'll of course have all of the lists and rankings that you know and love us for. Fancy yourself a Trekkie and want to contribute? Well, What Culture is hiring video editors and writers, so if you want to get involved, fire over a CV and cover letter to trekculture@whatculture.com. And while you're at it, Don't forget to slap subscribe and give us a follow on Twitter. It would be a great dishonour if you didn't. I've been Captain Marcus Bronzy. Until next time, Kapla!